Welcome to the Velvet Room, a space for an open conversation about Black love, marriage, religion, and generational wealth. Sit back and relax and be prepared for a real discussion and open conversation. Like and subscribe.
What up, everybody? How you doing?
What's going on?
Wonderful.
Oh, we got somebody new today.
Houston.
What's going on?
What up? What up? What up?
I can't complain.
And by the way, you guys, if you're watching right now, go ahead and start sharing to your page. And we give a few minutes before we get started. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, everybody that's watching, please share to your page. That would definitely help us out.
You know what, Anthony?
Yeah.
It'll probably be easier for you to share to our pages. You know, when you log on.
Good idea. I'll start doing that.
You're echoing.
Okay, I know exactly what it is.
I think it's just
Trying to hear me with my beat.
It should be fixed.
now.
Good.
Hello? Yes,
Yeah.
better now.
All right.
Yeah.
So everybody, how was your weekend?
Can't complain.
Nope.
Cannot complain. You know, I had a little family stuff to take care of. Grandma is no longer with us, but you know, she was 98.
Oh.
She was 98.
Wow.
Condolences to you.
And she grinned and made sure she enjoyed life to the end. So it was all good.
Wow, that's amazing. Sorry for your loss, but that was
Yeah.
amazing that she had such a great life.
Appreciate it.
98. So nobody get drunk this weekend? Let's speaking?
No.
No
Myra?
speaking?
Myra,
Nah.
I'm just checking.
Where ain't no speaking, Jody?
You said what?
Jody,
Where
you
ain't
know
no
your
speaking,
name.
Jody?
I said, you know, I ain't get drunk.
Hi,
Can't do
Felicia.
more.
Hey, Felicia, how you doing? And who else speaking?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tisha.
Oh, we're gonna have a whole choir in a few minutes. Okay.
What up? What up?
Hey, Miss Candy.
Okay, y'all doing it like that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Wait a minute, is that a
Faye.
Duke shirt you got on over there?
Yes, you know I'm a Duke fan. Don't
I
act,
knew
don't
that.
act brand new.
I'm logging off.
Man.
Don't act brand new. I'm a Duke fan.
She's
Nice.
still our
Appreciate
cousin.
y'all. I'll
All right,
log off now.
Yeah, me
Y'all know,
too.
y'all know it's the best coach in college basketball.
Hey,
Mm.
What up,
Carlos.
Carlos?
Carlos, we not acting up this week, are we?
Carlos, what's going on?
Yes, he is.
Hey, Sheena, how you
Every
doing?
week, right?
Yes. Hey, Sheena.
Mm,
Hey,
mm,
Sheena.
mm.
Y'all, I'm running on like 8 hours of sleep since Friday at 2:30 in the morning Central Time. I'm tired.
What?
You was
Wow.
tired last week.
Huh?
You was tired last week.
I'm always tired. I work hard, y'all.
Hey, Rob.
I work hard and I party hard. That's the problem.
Hey, Tracy, how
Well, I
you
mean,
doing?
that's life. You're supposed to enjoy life.
That's
Exactly.
Mm.
Right. That is right.
Hey, Tracy.
And again, everybody, please share to your page. To
Oh, yeah,
help
let me
us
share
with
my
the
page
audience.
right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
And we're going to start off with, oh, by the way, everybody, welcome our new member, Mr. Houston Vines. And Houston, give us a quick who you are for the people that don't know.
I'm just like y'all, just somebody, with a little opinion about a few things, just want to have some fun. I saw you guys cutting up, and my man contacted me, asked me a few questions. I'm gonna be honest, I had to go look at some of the videos first.
Share to your page.
I'm just gonna be honest. I was like, yeah, okay, let me see what he's talking about. But yeah, I'm into me. I do photography, video work, media, and into marketing. I like taking small businesses, help them find their niche, let people find out about them as well. But that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I do.
All right now.
What I do. VMG
Welcome.
marketing. Yep.
Yeah,
That's me.
okay. Let me see what he's talking about.
I just got a text. Yeah, I do party hard.
All right, so here we go, everybody. We're gonna
right.
start with what's in the news. The latest is going on. And of course, I think everybody probably heard about this one because it's all over the news.
Oh,
Here we go.
So I read today that Cardi B was basically saying that she didn't divorce her from cheating. She just said she got tired of the arguing. So live in a house, she said sometimes people grow apart. It's just what she said.
Yeah, that's just what she
She was
said.
probably arguing because he was cheating. Come on.
Exactly right.
Exactly right.
Thank you, Byron.
I mean, keep it 100. I mean, that's what they were arguing about. Most
Then she
likely.
said she don't cook, didn't she? So they probably
I don't cook.
cook, I don't clean.
Right,
Tell you,
they
I got
arguing
to
about that
swing.
too. Come on.
Right. So that's what he was arguing with her about. He's like,
Yeah.
"Make me some tamales. Shut up."
Right. Hey, Vonda.
I'm quite sure. He's like, I want something to eat now.
Right.
This bedroom is great and all, but come on, really?
What we gonna?
Right.
What am I gonna eat afterwards? Can you make me a sandwich?
Because
Exactly.
you kind of get a little hungry afterwards. Come on.
Right.
ain't making no sandwich. I gotta take care of the baby.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure. Well, I'm hoping some of that is just her image. You know,
No.
what she's okay.
Have you ever watched her Instagram? Or do you? I follow her on Instagram.
That was her
and
image
she doesn't
before she
cook.
got hot.
She doesn't cook. Like her mama and them are there, and her mom, and her fam is there with them out in Cali at that big house, and like her mom cooks all the time.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm not saying that she can't cook or that she doesn't
Right.
want to cook, but if you have your mom, your OG there, and she's gonna cook, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, mama, put it down. Go look it out."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, especially when she started making that money a little bit. I mean,
Exactly.
she figured I could just tell somebody what I want. They're going to get it for me.
What is Myron doing?
She may
ladies
not
and
even know
gentlemen?
how. I mean, think about it. She left the crib when she was like 16. She started stripping. You know, I mean, like, I'm no shade to her. No shade. I'm not even throwing shade. For real. She left the crib when she
I
was
get it.
16. She started dancing. She went to Love and Hip Hop. You know, she may not even know how to really do some domestic stuff, like real talk.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah,
she
that's
made a
true.
blown
But there's a lot of people like that too now. Not just Cardi, but
Thank you.
Yeah.
She was on Rachel Ray one day though, and when her and Rachel Ray was she made a meal on Rachel Ray. That bologna came with extra cheese. So
see, there you go.
Exactly,
There you
Vonda.
go. There you go. If she don't know how to make a bologna and cheese sandwich now, you got to at least know how to make that.
Right.
she can't make nothing.
You know what's fun about it? It really ain't that hard. You do what you want to do. You put effort
Yeah.
what you put. So it's
Yeah.
not cooking. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to cook something. I mean,
Now,
you
look, and we assume, now we just jumped to the conclusion it was about her cooking.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah,
we got all off.
get on her. Let's get on.
You know
Let's
what,
get
though?
on the
That is a
situation
great
as a
subject.
whole.
Right.
There's probably enough blame to go around.
Of
all right.
course.
So we're finna move to, and we give 1 second. I think someone just commented down in the
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Lowe's.
Carlos is
Listen.
hilarious.
We
I see
love
what
P
y'all been
Valley.
watching all weekend.
We love P Valley.
Mm.
Oh my God, P Valley is like watching a train wreck. It's
Isn't
like
it though?
it's like how much degenerate stuff can you cram into a television show?
Listen, what was so
Wow.
funny though, when Carlos first started watching it, I walked in the room one day and I was like, what ratchet television show are you watching now?
Yes, it was same thing for me. Hey Melinda, I was same thing for me. I came into my mom's room one day and I was like, what are you watching with this man with a full beard but a
Right.
wig on?
Right.
What was that?
P
P
Valley.
Valley.
Oh God! These reality, is it like a reality show?
No, it's a scripted show on Stars. So it's
Yeah.
like about this strip club and this girl who's like on the run, and you don't know what the story is behind her.
Let me
Yeah,
put
you
it
Yeah,
in.
I
P
haven't watched
Valley.
that one yet.
Okay.
I've seen it talk about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, this ain't for me. So
You should watch it. At least I would say the first 3 episodes.
they got some
Really?
grown man stuff that I ain't, that's going on in that and that,
Myra, you know you be watching. Don't even try it.
And
Right.
dude, if I watch
It's
it, I would
enough
tell you.
nudity to probably pique your interest.
Exactly.
No. When I seen the comments, I'm like, nah, ain't nothing I need to be catching up on.
Oh my gosh.
It's not
So-
great. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely not great.
Right. Right. Thank you,
True.
Vonda. And I'm
P
definitely
Valley. I'm gonna have to watch that
TV
tonight.
watcher, but I love that show.
So we're gonna go ahead and move to the what's on your mind. And I won't start this one off because
Okay.
I just hate it whenever you call or text somebody, they can never pick up their damn phone, but they got green dot on Facebook and they post it every 5 minutes.
I just had that conversation with one of my homeboys.
They come on Facebook.
Are they trying to tell you
Aren't
something?
obligated to text you back. Just because you see them online does not mean that they have to hit you back. Like people aren't obligated to hit you back. Like why?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? Like just because you see me up and posting, or if I post a story, does not mean that I necessarily want to talk. Like I absolutely hate that about social media. Hey, Tricia, we miss you.
Yes.
The thing though, but like when they hit you up, they want you to respond immediately.
Now,
Right.
see, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Like,
if you're gonna have an issue with me, you need to answer the phone. You need to answer the phone too. Then, yeah, because some people are like that. They want you to answer for them, but they want to do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
that's just. I guess that's just the nature of some folks. It depends on. Yeah, I guess it depends on what they dish out.
Right.
True.
Did we lose Lois? Where'd she go?
Yeah, I think we did lose Lois. I don't know what happened.
Carlos came and put his
Carlos-
foot down.
Yes, Rob.
Trying to do.
Where is
you know
Rob
what?
today?
Oh, I need to ask that question too. If I need to step away, what do I do? Hit camera stop.
Hey, Tiara.
No,
Yeah.
let's step away. Long nobody walking around naked. You all right?
Hey, Tiara.
No, we ain't gonna have that happening.
So we're going to get into the main. Well, first of all, y'all have anything that y'all want to vent that's on your mind? Anything that happened this week?
Oh yeah, I want to see what pisses me off.
No, the Bears won today, so I'm happy. I'm good.
What pisses me off is when you drive and they assume you got shake in your car.
What is shake? Yeah, I was gonna ask you what is that.
You know what?
What is shake?
I had to look it up.
What is shake?
What you come up with, Houston?
Well, I guess it's residue from marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, when he said that, I see shake in your car. Myron, you lightly lost it.
You know what? Weed is legal in Illinois. I may not ever come back to North Carolina. No, I'm just joking.
But listen, even if it was something in my car, it could have been hemp, which is also legal in North Carolina.
Right.
So it
CBD,
still
whatever. Right.
no probable cause. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Myron, let me ask you this. This is my question, because I don't really know. What's the difference between marijuana ashes and cigarette ashes? I mean, aren't they both just ashes?
You said between the difference between what, Houston?
Cigarette ashes and marijuana ashes. I mean, aren't they just both?
Yeah, they both just ashes. But the shake is like the residue, like maybe like when you didn't wrap it up and the little stuff that falls off. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So that's what the shake is. But like I say, it's all BS.
Yeah.
DWB. You know what I mean?
True. Because he went to that real quick. I was like, he got binoculars on or something. I mean,
yeah, he was just saying some something, anything to give him a reason to him
get you out the car. Yeah.
I
That's
saw
a
that
good one,
video. I was mad. I was like, man, I wish I was an attorney right now. Oh, I was hot.
Yeah, I was the same way.
Oh, I was so hot. I was just happy that you're still with us. You mean because that video? I mean, literally, Myron, it could have went so many different ways. I would just literally, I was just so thankful that that you're still here and you had a story to tell.
Right.
Because you easily, I mean, thank God that you're not, but you could have been a hashtag.
Oh yeah,
true.
And they would have burnt Winterville down. It would have been the whole city would have been gone.
Man, I'd have been the first one there. I'd have been on the first thing smoking back in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and move into the topic of the day, which is going to be, without blaming your ex, what should you have done differently in your relationship?
What?
Without blaming your ex, what should you have done differently in your relationship, in your last relationship?
Woo.
Without blaming your ex.
Myself
Can I
personally.
spit this one out?
You did what?
I said, I think I'm going to spit this one out.
I
cannot.
I think myself personally, I could have been more compassionate and more understanding. I have short patience. You know what I mean? If people not doing what they're supposed to do, I'm quick to say, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it's my obligation to tell grown folks what to do. You know what I mean?
You gotta have a little patience, man.
I ain't got patience. Like my anxiety won't allow me to have it. You know what I mean? Like If I'm supposed to meet you at 12 o'clock, I want to meet you at 12 o'clock. Don't meet me at 12:05.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I get that too.
I get right there. I start saying, man, what are these people at? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even when I'm showing houses, like I hate when somebody call me at the appointment at 12 and they call me at 11:59, say I'm running 30 minutes late. I've been here 15 minutes already. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I need patience, but I just ain't got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, that's a little different, because to me, when someone is late and you know you're running late, you can't call me. We meeting at 9 o'clock, but you're just gonna show up at 9:15. Didn't call at 5 to 9. Say, hey, yo, I'm running late. That burns me up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's just because people are not considerate of your time.
They're
You know
not.
what I mean?
That's what I've learned. That's what I've
You
learned.
know,
I've learned
that's
that
all
too.
it is.
Yeah, I've learned that too. But people will not. They don't look at your time the same way.
No.
No matter how you look at it, they don't look at it the
Right.
same way.
For me,
Then they look at
I
your
agree. I feel like that's a new level of disrespect is when you're late and you don't even have the decency to tell me that you're running late until I have to hit you up and say,
Right.
hey, where are you? And I'm like, dang, you weren't even going to check in to say, hey, I'm running late, or, you know, something like give me a heads up.
I have dead ass left my ex because we supposed to be going out of town and she wasn't there when we supposed to left, and I left. You know, there was an argument from hell, but I just like, you know what I mean?
Myron,
Yo,
now you did wrong.
hey, you already know how I am, Houston Vines.
But look, and people may not know this about me and Myron. We were really, I hate to say, it was almost like roommates. We would live next door to each other, but it was so close that I would just walk out into your apartment within about 15 seconds.
Right.
So I understand about your patience, but man, you're wrong for that.
No,
You already knew that wasn't her first time being late.
No. It wasn't the first time. So I was just like, man, forget this. I'm out. Pew.
Yeah.
And they called about 30 minutes later. Where you at? I was like, gone.
I think one thing that I would have done differently is I think I just could have been a better man. I just think that I didn't should have been faithful for one, should have communicated better, and I don't know. I just feel like it's just some things that I should have
thought about it. Come on now.
Yeah.
You thought about
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've been pretty open about it, but you know, I just think I should have been more honest, because you know, sometimes you get someone you don't know. You know, I think with me, I was looking at her like, you know, as a little girl in my mind, like that little girl didn't ask for that.
Right.
So, you know, so when you do something, when a person goes 100% in and you do something really wrong, I just had to reflect on myself, like, you know what, she never asked for all that. That was completely on me. So I'll probably change all of that.
I got it. Ladies.
Go ahead, V.
She like got out early.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about my. Okay, let me pick. Well, my last like serious relationship, we were long distance for years, and the problem that we had, I actually don't regret my decision about not moving back to Nashville to make the relationship work. But what I think that I probably should have done is in the relationship when I got the job offer to move here instead of just dragging the relationship on, honestly. Because like I had a inkling that I should have just like, you know, like ended it instead of just like keeping the long distance relationship. But like honestly, I just didn't feel like going through a breakup. I know
there you go. That's real.
Yeah, I mean, like it was just kind of selfish. Like, you know, like I really just wanted him in my life. He's a good person, you know, like he's not a bad guy at all. Like I still think highly of him. And I think ultimately he and I both wanted it to work, but we both kind of just knew in the back of our mind, like this is not going to work. But if by some one-off chance it does, great.
I mean, because to me, I think you looked at the possibility that this might work. Because some long-distance relationships have worked out.
Exactly.
And
it could have, I think, and that was the thing. Like it could have, you know, like with my job and his job, you know, we could have compromised and both moved to Atlanta, and I was willing to do that. But like he was kind of dragging his feet. I wasn't, like super excited to do it, but I'm like, like for you, I will. But no one was like super pressed to like make that first move. So I was just kind of like, you know what, whatever.
Right.
At one point it was just like, okay, let's just call a spade, and and walk the other, and just move on with our lives. I think we just dragged it on too long. I should have just broke up, long before that expiration period.
Right. Right.
Mm.
I get it.
Something I could have done differently. Yeah, a whole lot has changed since that first marriage. I think, like all of us, when you have a certain mindset when you're younger, I got married at 26, I think.
You were young and tender.
Yeah, stay married for 13 years and basically based that marriage off of the marriage I saw my parents have, which was very different and not at all the marriage that I will have in a couple of weeks. So I think
Count down.
All right.
So I think I've learned, one of the biggest lessons I've learned is you have to make your relationship your own. You can't mirror it behind anybody else. How you grew up, how you were raised. Everything is not what it seems at times. So I think the biggest lesson I learned is to invest in your spouse, and you guys make your relationship how you want it to be. Absolutely. And that's really the only way it's going to flourish, is if you two are on the same page, you have God in it, you know what you want, you have your vision for your marriage, your relationship or whatever, and go from there. Not about friends, family, parents, anybody else.
And keep people out of your relationship. Like keep your friends out of it. Keep your sister, your mother. When you have issues, talk about it with each other instead of talking about it with your friends, because you're not going anywhere.
Right.
So when stuff hits the fan and y'all, and you have told all your business to everyone, and then everyone's looking at dude sideways, or everyone's looking at your girl sideways when Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff comes along. So.
Been there, done that.
Private. Yes. I think we all have. And
now, I mean, have Myron? I don't think you spoke about that.
Me?
Yeah, either one, yeah.
No, Myra was talking about the tardiness. We had a whole conversation in the.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, his thing went out for a second in the beginning.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Loris.
Yes.
So you and Carlos getting married in 2 weeks?
Yes,
13 days.
October 3rd.
So y'all waiting till marriage?
Waiting till
Shut up, Byron.
Gotta bring up a whole other conversation.
You know what?
Shut up.
I can't. You the cousin that's uninvited to everything.
Exactly.
You will say for the next 13 days, that's
Come on, Houston.
Right.
He said for the next 13 days. It's like, no.
Well, let me ask you this question. What do y'all think about, with some people, you might ask what they did wrong, and they say, I didn't do anything wrong. They just did that.
That's a red flag. I'm running the other way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I would never gonna take responsibility.
Because the way I look at it, you know what? I have probably been toxic to some, a blessing to others, a healer to some, a great girl to some. I have probably been multiple things to different people. So I refuse to believe that I was always good or always bad. So if someone said that they were just perfect and they didn't do anything wrong, then they're full of crap. Don't believe that.
Yeah, that was probably part of the problem.
Yeah, it takes two to mess up a relationship.
Yep, they're probably a narcissist. Run away.
Right.
For me, I was just listening to what you guys were saying. For me, I would make sure to keep people out of my business.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was my biggest thing. Because when things started to go south, I was married for 18 years.
18.
Like right at anywhere from 17 to 18 years. And for me, the biggest thing was when things, I could say for 16 and a half years, seemed like everything was fine. That was just in my eyes, as far as I could tell. Everything seems to be fine. You have your moments where you got to figure out how you're going to take care of this, that, and the other. But when it started to go south, and I knew it was going south, that was the first time I really saw myself get petty.
Mm.
And I myself got to the point that I was talking. Well, hey, where's so and so? I wish I knew. And that was my way of getting people to ask me questions. You know, I didn't know that at the time.
Mm.
And then I just started talking. Well, this is what happened. Well, this is going on. Well, this is. And like you said, if you ever get to the point where you want to fix that, they're going to be looking at her differently.
Right.
Right.
You know, so it will cause an issue. That never became the point, but I just noticed my bitterness made me talk a whole lot.
Mm.
So that would be one thing.
It wasn't bitterness, dude. It was hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it was hurt.
That's all it
From a
was.
man's standpoint, in my mind now, as a man, I was like, oh no, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You really want to look at like, yo, you don't want this no more? All right. But I was doing the total opposite. And one thing I have learned as a man, if somebody don't want to be there, you only gonna look like a complete fool trying to do anything you can to keep them there.
Mm.
No, let's change that. Here's because if, like, especially in your situation, you was a married man,
Right.
You know what I mean? And at some point you love this person.
True.
So if you have issues as a man that love this person, you're gonna do what you can to say, I want to keep this. But at just some point, you gotta say, okay, I did all I can. You know what I mean? So don't say you can't say that you can look like a fool because you're doing what you're supposed to do as a married man that love this person. But that's just the point where you just can't do no more.
But like you just said though, at some point you have to realize how to let it go.
You have to let it go.
You know, you're gonna look like a fool after a while. You know, but me, I think it was talking too much about certain things.
Yeah.
Two,
Therapy. Go to a therapist. You can vent all you want. You can talk all the trash about the person that you love or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Let it out.
Yeah.
And look, and it's good to have a friend that you can talk to.
Right.
But you gotta be smart that you can talk to. That's gonna keep it real with you. Because like I say, you speak the wrong thing to the wrong people, especially of the opposite sex.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? It can get real tricky. But you can speak to the right person. They're gonna give you, good advice, and it's gonna stick with them. Because what a person's supposed to do when you venting is listen. You know what I mean?
Right.
They listen and let you vent. Don't give you advice. Just listen. That's all the people. Sometimes somebody just wants somebody to listen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to be wary of a friend that, especially if you have a friend that you're telling, that you think you're listening to, and you're telling your business to. And if you're married and this friend tells you, "Oh, you need to leave them," that ain't your friend.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
You know, and like I said, I've had a female friend that was married, and she spoke to me about situations, and we weren't messing around, but she just used my opinion to get the male perspective, and it helped her relationship. You know what I mean? Because we always, we have a tendency to see things from one view. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once you see what somebody else saying in a different sex, you be like, oh, okay. But I was a rarity because, like I say, I wasn't trying to hit her. You know what I'm saying? It was just somebody she can call and like, my husband, and I'm just listen. I said, and I'd be like, do you ever think that he thought this right here? Because if I was in this situation, this is what I would think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I have a good guy friend that's married that I bounce stuff off all the time, and I mean, he probably is so tired of listening to like my relationship woes. I know Lois probably is tired of hearing it too in our group chat.
No,
but, I probably talk his ear off, but I mean, I'm so thankful to have his friendship because
you need that.
Some real ish. He's been married for a long time. His wife is super dope. Shout out to them. But I'm like, I talk to him about my relationship stuff, and he tells me some real ish, and he'll just say Valoria, that was petty as hell, or Valoria, you need to hit your guy up.
And that's a real friend too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True.
But that's the thing. You have to have someone who is a true friend that's going to hold you up. Because I said before when we had one of our podcasts a while ago, you have to have that person who's going to hold your back up and push you closer to your partner.
Absolutely.
Instead of further away. And talking about a friend like Anthony is my friend.
Right.
I'm losing him to my soon-to-be husband, but that's okay.
Oh hell.
But Anthony was my friend, before I met Carlos and
Yeah.
other, relationships and stuff. So Anthony is my person that'll be like, Lois, you dead wrong.
Yeah, and you're definitely doing that to me too.
Right. In a minute,
Right.
I'm like, then you know what? Come on, Aunt.
And Keisha, if you watch, she do it to me all the time too.
Yes.
I love
But
Keisha.
you know what though? I think that's good because it just keeps challenging you. You know, when someone says you're wrong, I think a lot of people want to learn a lot of yes
Right.
people around them all the time.
Yeah, I do not want to be in that
Yeah.
gallery. I want
Yeah.
someone to check me when I'm wrong. Right.
Yeah.
If somebody's
Because
always
especially
agreeing
as
with you,
men, I think we make way more. We make a lot of mistakes. A lot.
I mean, the thing is, like, remember when we had that show, maybe about 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe longer than that, when we were asking, we were talking about like men's mental health, and
Yeah.
we were saying that like men don't really have a lot of guy friends they can bounce stuff off of.
Mhm.
And I think that's where like the good friendships come from. Doesn't matter if it's like a man or a woman, but you still need that person you can bounce stuff off of and call you on it.
Mhm.
right?
Hey, yo, I have talked to a psychiatrist, and I swear to God, that's the best feeling I've had in a long.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
something
and
we
that's
need to talk about.
dead. That's dead ass. Like, as a strong man, you're like, man, that shit don't bother me. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there like, oh, what the hell? I'm
Right.
mentally disturbed right now. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking
So-
of psychiatrists,
Well, we knew that for a long
just real
time.
quick.
Right.
Lord, thank you for hooking me up with the guy, the psychiatrist. And sometimes I think what it is with them, my therapist rather. Sometimes I just think we just want to get it out, just talk, have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
So I'm with this guy for the first time, and he asked me one question, and then I talked, and then he sat back and he'll just look at her for a few minutes, not saying nothing. So I'm thinking, like, with the room silent, so I might we'll just keep talking. So I kept talking, and basically I talked the time up. So I said, "So, what you think?" Just processing. So a whole while he's writing down notes, but sometimes especially when you first start with him, he was trying to get a good feeling, and then the second time it was like butter. I mean, it was a really good session. So yeah,
But you know
Yes,
what?
he's
I think
awesome.
that's something we need to do though. We need to talk about that a little more to try to get more guys to go to someone
Right.
and talk about things, because when you look at the things that we have to go through as a black man, from what's going on in the news
right.
to when is the cable bill due? Dang, I got to make sure I get that rent paid.
Yeah.
Did I put gas in the car? What's my credit card?
Right.
Let's take care of home. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you're trying to be a decent brother, it's even harder.
Right.
Right.
Is it question, Houston?
Yes.
Is it hard to be a decent brother?
It's gotta be hard. It's gotta be hard. With a lot of
Good
knots.
question.
It's gotta be hard.
It's
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, definitely.
it can be hard if you let it be hard. And the reason why, explain, okay, because when you're younger, I think it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard when you're younger.
Right.
It's because you see so many different things coming at you. And Myra might say this about me. I'm a little different. I've just never been that dude to be like, yo, let me holler at you for a minute. Excuse me, miss. Let me talk to you for. I just never been that type dude.
So you're not Jody.
No.
Jody.
No.
Jody, my Jody.
You know what, Jody? But Jody be getting it in. I mean, Jody be meeting some folks, going out on some dates, and let him go.
Jody had drama.
Yeah. Jody had drama.
Hey,
Jody had no car.
But you know what? Let me go back to you with this. You said, is it hard to be a good man? I'm gonna tell you what makes me go, damn, that must be really hard. When I keep seeing all these ministers and preachers get caught and they mess, and they know the Bible inside and out,
Right.
and they still getting caught up. Yeah, it's hard.
See,
Yeah, it's
but
hard.
men in power, it's so easy for women to get attracted to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that makes it hard.
Like I can, I know a couple of people that their wife was going to church all the time. Then they're gonna find out they were getting blessed. You know what I mean? So,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Myron, see, Myron, I'm not going there with you.
I didn't hear you. Wait a second. Say it again.
I said I know a couple of people where their wife was going to church all the time, and the whole time they were getting blessed. You know what I mean? So, all them Bible studies, hallelujah, glory.
Well,
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
you know, these ministers aren't doing it by themselves, so
Right.
of course,
But you know, it's convenience. You
Right,
you understand people so much, man. You have a little attraction to them, just convenience a lot of times. Just like a lot of these what's these guys, the personal trainers,
Mhm.
man. You know,
that's
they
why I
clients
stopped.
come in for a workout. Next thing you know, their clients getting worked out. You know what I mean?
I had a personal trainer who used to tell me all the good gym gossip. Oh, he used to tell me all the good gossip.
Right. Right. And when I was kind of, you know, doing personal training, you know, long time ago, I really didn't have that big of an issue. But then I found out later, like when I stopped training, they was talking about, well, I was trying to give you something, but you ain't never. I said, well, damn. You know, I just don't pick up on certain things.
Right.
But that was just me. But
You
that's
were
not always.
professional.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be professional, and two, I was like, nah, because one, you tell me the stuff you got going on.
Right.
You know, you working out, and then you tell me about the 3 kids and the 3 baby daddies you got,
Ooh.
and the bills you got, and whatever else you got going on, along with us working out.
Them bills got you. You like ain't paying no bills. I know.
No, not with all the other drama you got going on. I mean,
Right.
but at the same time, I try to be professional. You know, at the same time, you're right. I did try to, you know, keep it professional.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the question is, you said, is it hard? Is it really hard? I'm not gonna say it's extremely hard, but it can be challenging because
Mhm.
I can't remember the name of the movie where it was Devil's Advocate or something like that.
Mhm.
Throughout the movie, he's getting challenged all the time. The devil just kept throwing little stuff at him, and you didn't know that's what it was.
Right.
And then all the way to the end, he finally got it. You know what? I'm not doing that. And they threw something else at him.
Right.
And he found himself kind of sliding that way, but you don't know it until it's too late.
Right.
So if you're not always checking yourself, you can
check yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're right.
I think that it's very. I think it's hard to be a decent person. Period.
I
Because
don't know. I mean,
everybody got a good side, and everybody got
right
another side to them that wants to do something that's different. So I think we're always battling.
Right.
Their alter ego.
Try to do the right thing.
I don't think that women get enough credit. I don't think that women get enough credit for keeping it together. I think the easiest thing in the world for a woman to get is a man. You know, like people be like, "Oh, she must be angry because she ain't got no man." That's the easiest thing in the world to get is a man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Not by the math.
There's enough men out here. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
it's
she
a
can
lot
get a
of men
man.
that want
Yeah,
a man
not
right
any-
now.
they
They
Get a man. It may not be the man you want.
Right.
They can get screwed real quickly. They can get banged off, but just get a man that they want to be in a relationship with, that's hard for women right now.
But that's not what she said, though. She said to get a man.
I said to get a man. I didn't say
Right.
man. I just said a man.
Right.
Like if you just
Because, I
want
mean-
to get dropped off, you can get a man.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
You go
you
to
get
Walmart and just
right
speak
now.
around Walmart long enough or whatever.
Right.
All you got to do is go to your DMs. That's all you got to do.
Well,
I
Keisha
don't
say
understand.
go
That's
to
a whole
feet.
other story. I never understood that whole DM thing, but we talk about that another time. That's
Right. I just don't think women get enough credit for like really keeping it easy, you know. And
Right.
like we always talk about like men, but like what about the ladies? Like I feel like we really keep it classy considering like how much is thrown at us every single day.
Mhm.
some of y'all.
That's a good topic.
That's a good topic. Some keep it classy.
I feel like a lot keep it classy.
I
I'm not
know
talking
that's true.
about
No, that's true. I'm not
younger
gonna say that.
generation.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
true.
like the what is it? The millennials and what's the generation right after us?
Generation X or something, or
Yeah, the Generation Xers and the millennials. I feel like we have kept it pretty classy as far as you know, like single dating goes for the most part.
Yeah, these young kids, these younger ones don't give a shit. They go
They
hard.
don't.
They go hard. I'm like, damn.
Ooh, yeah.
They don't know if they like men, women, what.
Right.
That's
Dogs,
a whole
cats, they don't even matter.
Good
Can you make me
gracious.
feel good? Like, get it. Here you go. Don't care about age or nothing. Like they ready.
Get it.
You're
Yeah,
right.
they
You're right,
just
Mama.
they just go for it.
Right.
They just go for it.
They just lost.
That's true. That is true. But
Well, I mean, back in the '60s, didn't they do that?
yeah.
And they don't they say everything that
I
comes
won't
around
there. I can't
goes
tell you.
around? But they tell you everything that comes around goes around.
That's true.
So it seemed like the '60s is coming back. It's just with our generation. I mean, you know, not our generation, but
Our
it seems like
kids.
with our kids, because they doing in and everything. They got a boyfriend today, and then they got a girlfriend 2 weeks from now, but they will go back to the boyfriend, you know. And I guess if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. That's on you. But I just didn't come from that.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't come from it. And then if you say something about it, oh yeah, they coming for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you have to be
I had a discussion, you know, we had a discussion too, like people want to force their beliefs on you. And I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I mean, your thing is your thing. That's your thing. That's your thing. That don't got to be my thing. Like, if that's how you feel, do you? What they got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with people flying their Confederate flags. You grown. Fly your flag. You know how to
I was
deal
going
with
to bring that up, Myron. I was going to bring that up.
You know what I mean? Like, that's your thing. You know, what the hell it got to do with me? So, but you can't make me fly a flag. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fly a flag. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Karma.
That's a good subject, though, because I mean, when you said that, Myron, it made me think about, you know, do what you want to do. You do what you've been around.
Right.
And there's some white people, and there's some white people that have not been around black people except for what they see on TV.
Right.
And they might have been in school with them, but they might didn't have a class with them.
Right.
So they got this belief, and that's how they feel.
Right.
You know, so unless you're trying to put hands on me, and now as I watch more documentaries about stuff like, okay, so y'all really making this law to do this. You know, I at first I was like, well, let them do what they want to do. But when I realized that you really trying to keep things from developing, because they just concerned that they're no longer going to be here.
Right.
That's the biggest issue. They realize that the numbers are changing, and they're not going to be here in 50 years. You know, not like the way they are.
The majority.
Right. Yeah.
And they do not want that.
That's a problem. They're afraid to lose the majority. That's what the problem is.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand it when you think about 50 years ago, some of these guys that are Donald Trump's age, when he was coming along, he could go anywhere, do anything that he wanted to do.
Right.
And now things are changing. And they're like, no, we don't, this not supposed to be this way.
Right.
That's why they love that Make America Great Again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If he had just left it, make America great. That's all he had to do.
Right.
People might would have rocked with him for a minute. But when you say again, no, I can't rock with you with again.
Right. I missed that part. Where was the again? When was it?
Yeah, that's what they say. Well, when was it great?
Right.
Before, for everybody.
Right.
Exactly.
It was great before we got here.
Definitely. No, it was great after they got us here and we were working for free labor.
Right.
Right.
No,
That's
it was great when the natives was here. That's the only time America ever been great.
All right, y'all.
All right, my bad.
All right, we're moving on. Strawberry letter, and I got a pretty good one.
All right.
This girl named Tanya wrote, "My boyfriend wants to move in." Huh?
Were you supposed to say her name?
I didn't think I did.
Long as you didn't say Myron, it's a whole lot of Tanyas out here in these streets.
Okay, I just okay. Well, at least nobody know who Tanya is. Anyway, she said, my boyfriend wants to move in together to save some money. He has his apartment. I have mine. We've both been dating for a year. He has a good idea that both of us should move in with each other, but he hasn't mentioned anything about marriage. What should I do?
Well, why don't you mention it?
Huh?
I was going to ask Tanya.
She said for a year.
Yeah, been dating for a year, and so to save money, I don't think.
I mean, it's a year,
right?
I mean, she don't even know this dude yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a year, you don't even know him yet. Give this dude some time.
Right.
And you don't even know if you want to marry him, so you might want to be quiet for a little while. So, and you know, honestly, take this chance.
I'm thinking different, but go ahead.
Take this chance. Take this chance. My personal opinion, to stack your dough. If he help you pay them bills, stack your dough. Just in case it don't work out, you got that money to fall back on. But like I said, you don't even know this guy yet. So a year, man.
Because you can front for a year and a half.
He look, you see how real things get in a little while.
Right.
True.
I enjoy my personal space too much. Be trying to just move in.
As a matter of fact, I mean, you're right. I think that's just too soon. But you know, a lot of young people now, they do that though. It could be their first boyfriend, girlfriend, and they'll move right in with each other. I mean,
yeah,
really quick.
Yeah, known each other a couple of months.
Right.
Yeah. I guess
I'm
it's
not
like, kind of like a roommate. I guess you can roommate when you're in the college type of mind frame. You think about roommate. So except for he's a boyfriend roommate or living roommate. I don't know.
I'd have to have a contract drawn up.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean, real.
Not think about no contract.
But both names need to be on the lease and stuff. You ain't about to just put me out, right?
Yeah,
Right.
no, I'm sorry.
Because money gets money, stuff gets messed up. No,
Right.
True.
It would have to be an
Yeah, she's
ironclad
shit, really.
contract.
I agree. So,
Well, let me ask you this: do you guys just feel like if she wants to know about marriage, why don't she just ask the question?
yeah, I mean, like she could definitely
Yeah.
ask.
I mean, just ask, like, so if we move in together, are we looking at getting married?
I'm curious to know how old she is too. Like, is she a young woman or are they older? You know,
I've seen the letter. She's 75.
Houston, are you serious? You're just joking around.
Houston is just jumping around.
She getting to marry Jesus.
I was gonna say she a golden girl. Hold on,
I cannot.
we gonna call her Sophia,
Sophia.
No, Betty.
right? Betty,
There you
right?
go. There you go.
Or Rose.
Betty
Yeah, she
is
need to wait a
still
little
here.
bit, but just I would ask the question. I understand asking the question; it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, you got to ask what the end goal is. You know what I mean? But
Right.
but just
Yeah.
thinking about, just think about marriage already. You know, like
Tiara, I love that comment.
I'm with Tiara. You stay
Right.
on over there.
True.
Over there.
Yeah, I agree with Sheena. I think she is.
Mercury about to go in retrograde in October, so
Right.
things are about to get real shaky.
Mm-hmm.
In relationships, watch all this stuff blow up.
Well, let me ask you guys this question before we leave that subject. Does it bother anybody that he said, "Why don't we move in together to save money instead of anything else?"
Oh, you caught that.
Yeah, yeah. He wants a roommate, not a girlfriend.
Right.
He
Exactly.
didn't say anything about, "Hey, let's move in together because I really want us to grow and spend
Right.
more time." He was like, "Ain't no need to pay rent in two places and do all at one." I've
Yeah, he
seen
wants
guys
a
do that.
roommate and somebody to smash on the regular. He ain't interested in really growing and being with her. That should have been a red flag with her off the wham.
Right, and just make sure he ain't 2 months behind on his rent trying to move in with her.
Exactly.
might be about to get evicted already. Got them papers.
Digging.
Yeah, no, that would concern me. I would be like, well, wait a minute. You trying to save money? Then you need to go live with your mother.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not your bailout plan. No.
Right.
Right.
What,
Yeah, I
But
wonder
is
what
he telling her to move with him or he moving with her?
Yeah, I wonder like what his financial situation plan is.
Yeah.
I wonder if like she has guap and he's broke. Like I just wonder what the situation is between.
I mean, it could be the other way. It could be that, hey, look, while you're
Exactly.
paying for your apartment, you always over here. Come stay with me.
Yeah,
Right.
you're
And then
absolutely
depending on what city they in, the rent could be crazy in some of these places. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I say, so it's a whole lot of gray area there.
hair in my face.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. So all right. So look, I got a second one. Someone written. I had a conversation with a man recently, divorced. He said the reason he got a divorce was that his wife wasn't pleasing him in bed. If they get him a good reason to cheat. What do you guys think?
No, he need to teach her what she need to know. Watch a little porn, get some toys. No reason. That's not a good reason to cheat.
Not at all.
He just wanted to cheat.
Right.
Nah.
What is the old ad?
Look at Myron. Myron. I'm looking at Myron.
Don't look at Myron Houston. Don't do it.
What is the old ad? And
I can't help it.
sorry,
When I lived
sorry
next to
if my
him,
family is
we
watching.
had these conversations.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
look.
sorry if my family's watching, but what's that old adage say? It's like nothing better than a new cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's what you do in that situation, right? If your wife ain't doing right, buy yourself,
Myron.
listen, Sheila, listen. You buy yourself 2 big bottles of lotion and one baby oil, right?
Oh, he got that to the side. Okay.
Hey, look, when that lotion, that baby oil give out, you don't give enough damn warning. Like, look, I done told you I'm tired. Look how big my arm, my muscle done got right here. You know, at that point, you got to do what you got to do. So we got these.
You know what?
Honestly, you know how depressed a man be when he's not having sex. You know what I mean? Like a man mental he be everywhere. He mad at everything. He be like, "Dad, why you breathing for?" You know what I mean? Why the TV got channels on it? You know, we start thinking crazy stuff. But some we bust one time,
we like that?
ain't God
Why are
good.
we
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Right.
So
Why are we like that though? That's just he's keeping it real.
Yeah, yeah.
Be keeping it real, because you know most of you ladies, you know when your man is acting funny, you know what's up.
Yeah.
Like y'all, we could be mad as hell at each other, and you mess around and jump on this daggone thing and make my toes curl, and fuck around make me grab my inhaler. I'll buy you any damn thing you want the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, be mad, but girl, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't give yourself one time, and I might get them for 4 more months. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, y'all were just getting on Cardi about how she don't cook or clean, but she got that ring.
Look,
Listen.
That don't help you keep that ring though.
Exactly.
nah, I don't keep it.
I don't keep that ring. So look at it like this: what if she just doesn't? She's just not interested.
He didn't know that before he got married. I mean, like, I wonder how long
But you know, it changes a lot. I know several guys that I've spoken with that once things were good. They used to get it in any kind of place, anytime, in the place. And now they married. It's just like, man, damn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, that will make you
it
mad.
changes, and a lot of times, especially like a lot of times after women have kids, a lot of times it changes. Then, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, first of all, I've heard adage, I can't even give you no head. I got to kiss my baby.
Amen.
Yeah, look, get rid of the
Yeah,
baby.
I'm with Sheena.
You know what I'm saying?
Say what? What'd you say?
I said, she'll take head because you had no baby. I said, get rid of the baby. You know what I mean? Something got to go.
Anthony, what'd you say?
Well,
that's right, Tina.
Should maybe that's the thing to discuss before you get married. I feel like it should be discussed.
I mean, it be discussed, but they change. Like, and honestly, most men want a reason to come home. You know what I mean? They want to be out at work, be out with the boys, and want to say, man, I'm ready to go home. You know what I mean? That's our mental. But a lot of times you're like,
I met a woman. She's not that much older than me. She probably got me by like 10 years, right? And one of the odd jobs that I had when I was in undergrad, I was a librarian. Yes, pause for reaction. And and she wrote a book.
Sheena off the channel.
Ain't she? Hey, Sheena.
who the hell, Sheena? Yo, hit me up, man.
No. Sheena.
What is it? Joda 69 on Instagram.
Like,
But one of the things that she taught me.
I'm sorry. Go back. We're gonna come back.
I'm gonna circle back to that, Sheena. But
Right.
one of the things that she taught me when I was like working with her, because she was like a newlywed at the time, was that give your man a reason to come home. Like chill, give him a second to decompress. Don't just immediately pounce on him when he comes to the door. Greet him and just let him be. Don't just immediately start going in. Like you still need to be his peace. He still needs to know that his home is a comfortable place to come into. He shouldn't be stressed walking in the door.
His sanctuary.
Right.
Exactly.
And vice versa as well. But like Sheena said, but when we out and can say, look at the clock and be like, yo, I got to go. You know what I mean?
There you go, Anthony.
Real. You know what I'm saying? So
go ahead, Sheena.
She flirted.
I got friends over here.
See,
Jody ain't got no job. Jody ain't got no.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I mean, I've been there almost very close to that letter, and ever since me and my ex-wife, ain't the very beginning. I never thought of sex drives the match anyway, and so, but things happened, and I did what I did, and I always blame what she wasn't doing, and one day, I just had to sit after everything was over with, the divorce and everything. I just had to sit back and just really reflect. And I mentioned to you guys before that I at any point I could have came to her and said something or communicated. But like I said, sometimes we get in our own little bullshit moves. And when someone doesn't do something, you don't actually communicate. You're like, all right, okay. And you just walk away. And it's not the best way to handle it.
Do you think that, but by you mentioning it to her, do you think it would have saved the marriage?
Yeah, because I think unless she doesn't, unless she really just doesn't want to.
Right.
Right now.
But like I said, a lot of times we don't communicate.
Right.
We don't communicate. We get in our mode, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I protect your peace, Mr. McDonald.
I know Lois does.
I do. When I ask him how his day was.
But
Carlos, read Sheena's post, Carlos, and make sure Lois know about it.
I'll tell you guys this. It took a minute for me to actually really start looking at myself and putting the finger on myself.
Yeah.
But again, once I was able to do that, it's like your eyes are open. Everything becomes a lot easier because you've been honest with yourself first.
Right.
Most of the time we know, even guys, you know, we know, but we get an argument with ladies and we always have to win the argument. At least we feel that we do. Or find a way to shift the blame what's more on her for the reason why we fucked up. So that way you won't feel so guilty about it.
I think I'm the opposite. I say, okay, yeah, you know what, you're right, and I just leave. You know what I'm saying? Or I say something like dumb, like good deal. Because I'm not finna argue with you, like, you know.
I'm not going through all that argument.
Yeah, I say good deal. Yeah, you're right, and I'm done with it.
Sheena is our new fan favorite.
Yes, Sheena, make sure you are on every show so we can clown with you, okay?
Yes.
What? Sheena.
Go back to that comment. Highlight that comment again, Anthony.
Hey, that's gangster there.
She's a mean one, boy. She ain't playing.
Okay.
He get nothing by her.
You gotta have some soap in the car.
No, they ain't work either because they can't be that home.
Now that's just straight hood there. Come on now.
Now,
They mad at you.
Look at that. You say, oh my God.
That's keeping it real.
She keeping it real. I can't be mad at her. I can't be mad at her.
So, for sure.
All right, Sheena, every show. Yes.
All right, you guys. Well, we have a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Sex facts. Sex facts. Sex facts.
What you got for today?
Ah. Why is Myron all up in the camera again? All right.
I want to see what you gotta say.
Anthony, you gonna win out on this first one. Heavier men have more endurance than thin men.
I'm that's a no-brainer to me. I'm gonna say no.
Heavier men got more
No,
endurance?
that's a fact. It's a fact.
Dang.
Really?
Cause they ain't moving. But okay.
Well, yeah, they carry all that weight around all day.
Hey, you used to speak for yourself.
Wait, what? What is
He said because they can't move.
no? What did Carlos say?
Carlos said he'll show you later on. That's what he said. Get your mind right.
No, I thought you, Anthony. I thought you said Carlos said something. No, Myron, hush your mouth.
Wait till marriage. Wait till you get married.
Wait till I get married. Yeah.
13 days.
Okay, here's a question. What was the longest kiss on record? How many hours?
Hours.
Yeah, I know this one.
That sounds painful.
It sounds
Yeah,
nasty.
it was like 62 hours or something like that.
6 hours and 6 hours.
No.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
2 days.
In 2005, a couple broke the world's longest unbroken kiss. 31 hours, 30 minutes, and 30 seconds.
They
That's
breath thinking like shit. You know what they breath had to taste like after kissing 31 damn hours.
I don't even want to know.
You know one of them had a cavity.
I cannot. I can't.
Myron,
31 hours.
Somebody get Myron.
31 hours. Come on.
31 hours.
Oh my
Can't
freaking
do it.
goodness. You might well try to kiss me 30. Don't even kiss me 31 seconds. I won't even try to kiss you. That's like 31 hours, man.
Yeah.
I'll fight.
Oh,
No, that's a little too much. That's a little too much. Now, come on.
right.
To break a world record?
Exactly.
Nah.
You get
What?
money for that? For breaking records?
I don't know.
you do. You get money for it.
Oh,
$1,000.
I don't know how much you get.
unless you're open to the lifestyle, poly life, true facts. Okay. All right, Sheena. What STD
She know
is the
change.
most? What STD is the most commonly reported in the U.S. and the most undiagnosed?
Chlamydia.
Ding 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 ding.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
I thought you'd be burning and scratching from that. You better go do something.
I think a lot of people have it, don't even know they got it. For our
Yeah.
reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really?
That's exactly
Oh.
right.
Yuck.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. Studies show that premature ejaculation is more common than ED.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that?
I could believe that. That mind get to going, buddy.
I keep thinking about American Pie. Remember that scene in American Pie?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe it.
oh shit.
This is my last one. Ever wonder why it's difficult to urinate after sex? Because when you orgasm, an antidiuretic hormone is released in your body.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have to like redirect everything. You're like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta get
yeah.
really?
I
Yeah.
can feel the redirection.
But
Yeah.
yo, I have pissed after sex, man. I thought I was nothing again. My lady got this damn week. I'm like, oh shit. They had to grab the wall. Like, oh God, you got me. What you done did to me?
Myron,
Woo! Thank you, Sheena.
Myron.
We're gonna mute Myron.
Right, right.
All right, you guys. Toast
Wow.
up.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, I done drunk off mine.
Oh, I forgot my glass.
All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, all our watchers and viewers. Thank y'all so much. And here's to Black Love, Building Wealth. And I will see you guys next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good week, guys.